Ooh, that looks tasty. Folks, today the Hungry Gamer is back with another playthrough, and today we are continuing our playthrough series of Kinfire Chronicles. And a couple of changes since the last game. First thing is, I have added a third player because the audio worked just fine, and I've decided to add the archer character, being Valora Helmsman. And the key thing with now, and I picked this because of some input from one of the channel members. Canadian Kev thought this was a good choice, so we're going with that. And her key thing is anytime she enters a space without enemies, she can choose another seeker within one space for her, and they gain 1 armor. And considering Fane has no armor, that felt pretty darn good. Now this also changes up the seeker bag here, and so characters will be going less often, but we're going to kind of figure that out. Also, the feedback was we should do quest 16 before we do quest 4, which is Ash and Bramble, which is kind of the side quest. So that is what we are going to do today. And also, the feedback we got was to go to the lighthouse and the Kinfire Shrine, and I need to go to the Millhouse Inn because I have some exhaustion going, and I've made a few changes to the decks that each of the characters had. Now, I have not yet given out these two things that I've not yet given out these two cards here that I bought, nor did I choose to assign any of the cards from this loot pack that I found. I probably will eventually, but I kind of just wanted to play again as is. So, with all of that said, first things first is we need to, well, I'm going to remove my little token here for the inn. We know what's going to happen there. And we'll start out going to the Kinfire Shrine. And so that is, the Kinfire Shrine is small, nothing like the grand structures in Den Lux, but well tended. Good day to you. An elven priestess emerges from the shadows, her golden mask shimmers in the light. My name is Ranny, and I am the keeper of this shrine. May I be of some assistance? You explain your purpose here in Vena, but she seems to already know who you are. She tells you a little bit about the shrine and its recent construction. Before you leave, she stops you. If I may ask, I saw a vision in the Kinfire last morn, a soul suffering and cast out. Some creature nearby is in need of Ziva's aid. If you come across anyone of this description, please let me know. Take Memory VA and remove this card from Vena. If you have Memory VB, which I do not think I have Memory VB, I do not. Memory VA. There we go, I got that now. And then remove this card. Okay, well, that was simple. Interesting. So hopefully that will turn into something. All right, now we're going to the lighthouse, and let's see what happens there. The construction site is bustling with workers carrying tools, shouting orders, and hauling around loads of stone and lumber. You find yourself in the way, dodging ladders and wheelbarrows and looking around for any familiar faces. Each seeker shuffles the deck and flips over a card. If any white are revealed, go to event VC. Otherwise, worried about interfering in the craftsman will leave, and the action is over. All right, well, first we have Fane, and nope. All right, then we have Valora. Nope. And then last we have Nas. Yes, white card. Okay. Watch, it's probably going to be bad. Like at the moment, I'm feeling very excited, like it's going to be really good, but it's probably going to be a disaster. After visiting the lighthouse construction site, you ran into the leader of the caravan you escorted here to Vena. Oh, that's good. As a thank you for the safe journey, he gifted you with a lucky charm, a small jade cat. You may discard this card during battle as if you were spending, a fate token. Wow. That's really good. So I'm going to put that over by the fate tokens. So I got a ton of fate. I need to make sure I spend some fate tokens this game because I got a whole bunch of them now. Yeah, I got so many fate tokens. I need to make a point to use those. Okay. Well, let's move that. And let's check out the quest that we are going to do, which is Quest 16, Ash and Bramble. And the card says, Hoyt Belgar, a dwarven scholar in Vienna, has asked for your help. A friend and colleague of his was recently robbed and murdered. Perhaps you could track down whoever did it. Yeah, that's very subtle. Perhaps you could, go find out who's the murderer. Yeah, that'd be cool. Before you reach the charred remains of the alchemist lab, you can see Hoyt Belgar, the dwarf you met back at the inn, muttering and pacing back and forth. Ah, he says as he sees you approach. I feared you wouldn't come. Oh, he's probably Scottish or something, right? He's a dwarf. I feared you wouldn't come. The dwarf bows a little awkwardly. I give you me thanks, family. You reassure him that you're happy to help. All right.
This lab,
So let's see what's
up.
Right, here we go.
Belongs
Hoyt nudges the charred remains of Mika's workshop with
He was a scientist, an alchemist.
Mika worked
too
hard
for his
life's purpose.
But was never as talented as Mika.
Played was his obsession with
anything he can.
His tools,
his journal, he called it his legacy. He wanted his discoveries to make a difference
and notebook
to one day pass
memory
to his son.
16A.
But now it's
Now,
all
remember to
gone.
discard this one.
His
at the end of
tools, his
16.
alchemical notebook. There's no sign of
Hoyt
them
gave
among
a
the ashes.
description of the items
Someone
he
thought
believes
his
were
life
stolen
was
from
worth
Mika's
his-
workshop. Several
Someone
large
thought
glass
his
vessels
life was
and an
worth
engraved
taking in
silver
order to
alembic.
get them.
No clue what that is.
Please help me find
And
whoever did
Mika's
this.
alchemical
Help me
notebook, a
restore
bronze tome
Mika's
enchanted
legacy.
to withstand fire.
They've already checked with the other local merchants, and they've not heard or seen anything,
Hoyt added.
though I doubt that thieves would attempt to sell such a unique item here so close to the crime. More than likely they've left town to peddle them elsewhere, and if so, they would have needed a wagon to carry it all. The day after the fire, I spoke to the guards who had recently left through the town gate.
He pulls out a rolled up parchment from his robes and hands it to you. Memory 16B. Also discard at the end of the quest. According to the town guards at the gate, 3 wagons left Vienna the day after the fire. One belonged to a group of leather workers. They were wearing leather tunics and leather traveling boots and carried tools with them, including various knives. They left traveling west. One belonged to a group of elven pilgrims who had been visiting Vienna's Kinfire shrine. They were wearing long hooded robes, wore leather boots, and carried short blades for protection. They left traveling southeast. The last wagon belonged to a group of mercenaries. They wore traveling cloaks over their armor, had armored boots, and carried warhammers and maces. They left traveling south. Well, let's hope it's not that one. Probably is. And then I go to 16.2. You set out to investigate Mika's death and the fire that claimed his workshop, considering where you should begin. If you search the wreckage, it's possible that some clues survived the fire. The priests at the Kinfire shrine might also be able to shed some light on the matter, as they would have been responsible for taking care of the body. Finally, Luca's T-Wagon has a clear view of the workshop. Perhaps Luca saw something. I want to search the shrine or Luca. I want to search. That's the choice. Little remains of Mika's workshop apart from the pile of charred wood and blackened stone foundation. A layer of ash covers everything. Each seeker flips 2. So I need a total of 3 blue cards. All right, well, first we have Fane. Nope. And nope, that's not a good start. Now we have Valora. Nope. Oh, I got 1. So if 2 of these are blue, and there's only 3 blue in her deck, though I do have some whites, I'm good to go. Oh, yes. Oh, dang it. Well, I did not succeed. Gosh, each seeker takes an exhaustion if I want to continue. Nope, I'm going to continue the pursuit. That's probably a poor choice, but that's what I'm going to do. Continue the pursuit, so I need to go to 16.6. You return to the gate of Vienna after investigating as much as time has allowed. If you want to catch the culprits, you must leave soon. Which way? Oh, crappity crap. So I can review my memories to decide which way I want to go. Dang it. So I don't really have any clues because I'm an idiot and I didn't take the exhaustion for it. But I was most upset by the idea of the mercenaries because they sounded like the hardest fight, which seems like something this game would do, and they went south. So I'm going to go south and go to 16.9. You travel south and catch up to the mercenaries. They resist your search, yelling and spitting in your faces. A scuffle ensues. And all right, so I need to reveal red cards. All right, Fane. Oh, I did not discard the two before. All right, here we go. Nope. Nope. So he takes 2 damage. That's bad because there's not really any healing in this game. All right. And Valora. Nope. Nope. Crap. She's not really tough. And Nas. Come on now. Yay! And both are red. Valora attempts to defuse the situation diplomatically. If she flips a blue, she manages to calm the mercenaries. No one suffers. Oh, wait. What did I... Did I flip a blue? I did flip a blue. No, I didn't. I flipped 2 green. Oh, wait. That's Fane's. That's Fane's deck. Now, I'm relying on the fact that I remember that I put these on the bottom of the deck. I think I put them on the bottom of the deck. And so I think, well, you know what? I'm looking at the last 4, and 3 of them are blue. So that means no one actually takes any damage. That is good. Among their possessions, you find weapons, a few satchels of Lorca's Orcish Tibla, but none of Mika's belongings. Dang it! One snatches the tea from hands and tells you he caught an elven pilgrim trying to slip a knife into their wagon. You make way southwest, hoping to catch the pilgrims. All right, I discard the memories. Let's put them back in the pile here. And I go to 1610. The pilgrims left clear tracks leading into the wilderness. You follow them up a sharp slope where the green foliage of Vinna gives way to the dark, gnarled trees with red trunks and purple-hued underbrush. This strange landscape must have been left behind by a starless night. Just ahead in the crook of a tree, you see what must be the body of one of the pilgrims, crushed by the thick red vines coiled around him. Judging by the tracks, at least one other pilgrim continued on. The passage ahead through the trees and thick underbrush won't be easy. Crap. Not good. All right. Every non-red's going to give me an exhaustion. All right, Fane. Ooh, yes. Sweet. 2 reds. All right. Here comes Valora. Yes. Oh, 2. Yes. And I'm most confident about Nas here because she's got a lot of red. Yes. Oh, sweet. Okay, no exhaustion because exhaustion sucks. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Nas actually made that even easier. All right, 1611. The trail of boot prints leads into the underbrush, but emerging on the other side are a set of much larger tracks obscured by the mud. You follow the prints to a cave where you hear whimpering coming from the darkness inside. The red vines along the walls almost appear to be moving. Okay, here we go. Get an ally in play. I don't have memory 16F, and I'm going to go to 1613. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, so here is the ally. It's not really an ally. So it says each seeker moves into an adjacent space with the trap icon. So we have here, and I'll keep her there, and here. Okay. No one has any trap cards, so no one gets hurt. I assume this is an every round thing. So I will just put that right up here, and hopefully I'll remember. And then go to 1613. Oh, we have a battle. Ah, I understand. So this is when I draw those, and everything else is for this dude right here. I just know he's got everything. I don't even need to set that. So he's got 20 health, and he's targeting the person with most traps. And there's no traps yet. So I guess I get to pick. So I'm going to pick he's going to go for Nas. And let's get this set up. Oh, there we go. Well, nice and simple. That is the extent of it. So I need to kill this guy. So let's look at what his abilities are. So he's tough. I mean, 8 damage up here, 5 damage to everybody here, and it can remove traps, and then removing statuses. And if wow, this is gonna be nasty. Oh, and I almost forgot how this game works. I gotta make sure I put the stuff out. On the surface, this seems like an exceedingly easy fight. Just beat this thing up. And what this has to do with the elves, I don't know. But we're going to find out. I mean, in theory, if this goes really well, it'll never get to attack. But on the other hand, it does a crap ton of damage every time it does damage. So I have to be careful about how I place myself. So I have all of these fate tokens, and I just might use them this game because, well, I have so many and I haven't used them yet. All right, here we go. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, I'm not going to use a fate token. Ooh, but it might hit everybody. You know, I am going to use a fate token right away, which is going to let me draw 4 from the bag. There's 3, 4. Okay, so interesting. I could pick the heart right away. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick the heart, and I'm going to actually activate Valora because every time she moves into a space without enemies, here, she can give someone an armor. And she's going to give Fane an armor. And then I'm going to do a quick shot. And in an instant, you snap an arrow into place and let it fly, already considering your next move. And so that's going to wind up doing 2 damage. But first things first, let's see if I can get any bonus. And I can't, but I will do 2 damage, like so. And it lets me take another. Oh, wait, before I do anything else, I'm also going to show that I have Valora's bow, which allows me to do 1 extra damage. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a really easy fight. Maybe I'm just being overconfident here. I don't know, but I'm feeling good about it. So for my next action, my next trick, I'm going to do a solid I'm going to do a solid shot. You hold your position, taking aim at your target from afar. Now it is going to shift to me the focus, but it's going to do 3 damage, which I'll go ahead and mark my 3. And let's see if I can get some bonuses. Let's see. Yep. I'm going to use this Battle of the Fade, which Fane has, to add 2. And let's see if Nas has anything I can add. And she does. I'm going to add this Shattering Blow and add 1. Yeah, I think this is going to be a butt kicking. The question is, do I want to use another fate token on this. No, I think I'm okay. I don't need to use one yet. Oh, the vines, the damn vines. All right, what do they do? Oh, so I get moved adjacent to a spot. So I'll put him over there. Oh gosh, I don't want. And I'll put her over there. Now, I'm not fully clear that if I'm supposed to just move as I can. You know what? That makes more sense. Seems like everyone should come here, moving where they can. No one has a trap thing, so no one gets hurt. And that is that. Come on. Oh, crud. All right. With a roar, the Ursaur snatches up the enemy in its massive paws and flings them against the wall. Discard all statuses, there are none. Move the Ursaur and a Seeker into its space, so it would be this one. There we go. Oh, there is no one in their space, I see. Ah, but it can move, right? So it will move over to here, pulls her here, and she gets a trap. Crap, that sucked. And 2 hurts. Wow. Okay. Wow, that was bad. Wow, that stunk. All right, Fane is up. Hey, remember how I said I felt like this was going to be nice and simple and easy? Yeah, I'm a putz. So I'm going to use move to here. I'm going to play Blade Storm. Unlock a flurry of quick blade work, forcing your enemy to match you step for step, which lets me move and bring him with me. And because it's black, he gets the focus. And I'm going to wind up doing 2 damage and a weakened. And I'm going to put that on the middle spot here. So I'm going to be doing 2 damage with blue. And I don't think I have any blue boosts I want to use. I have some draw extra cards, but I don't think I want to use it. But I will use Naz's one, this Duel of Honor, which is going to let me take this action token and put it back into the bag. I do like that. So I'm just going to do straight 2 damage and put it down to 9. I at some point these fights are going to get harder. But right now, I feel like it's not very hard. All right, here we go. Come on. Dang it. Oh, crud. The monstrous beast slashes with sharp, gleaming claws. Wham. So I'm getting hit for 8. It's 7 because I have 1 armor. And let's see if anybody can give me some armor. I don't think. Crud. So that was half of my life right there. So remember how I just said I felt like this was going pretty easy, going pretty well? I'm a liar. It's not. That was brutal. Now I have to decide, do I want to use another fate token? No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, crud. Well, I got someone on me. We're going to... Oh, the status gets discarded. And we'll move here. And 2 hurts and a trapped on Fane. Wow. Gosh, I totally read this wrong. This is not going... Okay, Valora. So, first off, she's going to take 2 damage from 2 hurts. She can't move, but I do get to discard some cards here. I'll go ahead and do that. All right, what can I do? Can't move. But I should look this up. I'm going to look this up. Okay, so I looked it up. So I'm in a spot. So I actually can't attack because I can't move. So I think I want to get to where I can use my lantern. So I'm going to go ahead and discard my bow. And that's it for Valora. Okay, Fane is up again. All right. Fane also can't move, and he's going to take 2 damage. Crud, he is hurt. Ah, that's funny because, he has a hurt. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use a flank attack, which is doing 2 damage. While your ally has the enemy distracted, you lift your weapon and blindside them. Go Fane. So I'm going to do 2 damage. It's going to give, Fane keeps the attack, but there's another character in the space, so it's now up to 4. And then let's see if I have a bonus damage for green. I do. I can use Fleet Arrow to add 2 more. It takes it down to 3. And that's it. So, in theory, I should be able to end this if I get one of my people. So I'm actually going to use this card here, this Jade Idol, as a fate token and draw 4 and hopefully get... Yeah, if I can get a Naz token, I can just end this fight now. And there it is. I will use Naz. Naz will move right over here. Oh, I can't quite end it because I don't have what I thought I had. Shoot. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a knockout action, which is going to do 3. And I have no way to do extra damage. Oh, 3's it. Ha! Not 4. Ha 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 ha. Boom. You take a deep breath and rush at your enemy, slamming into them with a force that leaves them reeling, and dead. Boom. All right. Wow. Oh, that's so strange. So this was both really easy and super stressful because Fane almost died. And if you recall, if you die, one character goes down, you lose. So that was actually shockingly closer than I expected. And so 614 is what I go to. With a great bellow, the Ursor snatches the pilgrim from oh man, from behind the rock where he was cowering. You won't be taking its dinner away. Oh, second stage! Dang it. So I'm not fully clear where this one goes. I'm going to guess it goes on the top one simply because that one just does damage and it goes back to 20 health. Dang it! You would think I would see the second stage coming, but it didn't, and that's a bummer. Okay, now this is bad. Now I'm looking at this is really bad. Okay, heart. So I think I want to get one of my characters. All right, I'm going to activate. Oh gosh, I could move Naz away. Oh shoot, I took this off because I thought I was done. I think it was on her. She's going to move away 1, which is going to let me give Fane an armor. And she's going to use her fleet arrow, which is going to be able to do 2 damage, but it's going to give her a movement. So she's going to actually move up to here after she does 2 damage. And that's going to allow her to discard the rest of her cards and it's going to charge her lantern. I don't think I have the ability to boost that. No, I can't really boost that in a way that I like, but that's okay. So I'm just going to do the 2 damage. But what it's going to do is it's also going to charge her lantern, which is 7 friggin' damage. Oh, and I take 1 damage from my hurt that I have from earlier. And now I have a bunch new cards that I can use. And I really need to draw one of my own things here. Okay. Oh, she's up again. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is first I'm going to play her ward, this Eye of the Huntress. Laura mutters the familiar charm that has aided her in so many hunts, allowing her to see clearly into the eyes of her distant prey. Basically, it's going to give her extra range, which doesn't make any difference right now, but might later. And it gives her another attack. I'm going to use her Snipe ability. Snipe the prey, murmurs Valora, raising her lantern into the air. A blast surges from it, twisting through the air, seeking out her target's heart. It can attack someone anywhere on the map. It's going to do 7 damage. Dang, 7 damage. And I'm going to use the Bolt of Confusion from Fane, which is going to let her draw an extra card. And nothing there, so I'm going to do 7 damage down to 11. And if it moves, it's not going to be able to get there because she's far away. So yeah, so I'm not going to use another Fate token. Ooh, that's good. All right, Fane, what you got? What you got? What you got? First, he's going to take a damage because he's still hurt. Crap, he's down to 4. So the problem here is his only thing he has will pull the focus onto him, which I don't want to do. So I'm just going to discard a card, which is fine, but I'll get rid of all of these. And more importantly, though, I get his lantern, which I'll be able to use later, and I could move him away, which I will. I'll just move him over here. We'll see what happens. That wasn't... gosh, Fane! I think Fane maybe just needs to run away. I have to do 11 damage. I'm tempted to use their Fate token. You know, I have them. Let's use them. Using their Fate token. Okay, 4. Ooh, wow. All right, so yes, I am. I'm going to use a Naz. She's not going to go anywhere. She's going to do a shattering blow, which is going to pull the focus to her. I'm okay with that. With a roar, Naz deals her enemy a terrible blow. Backing away, she smiles, knowing that the worst is yet to come. So I'm going to do 4. I can't move, but I didn't. And I get to place a hurt on 3. So let's do that. So we have here, here, and here. And let's see if I get some bonuses. And I do. I'm going to use the coordinated attack bonus from Fane to do 1 extra damage. So that's a total of 5 damage. So remember how I said I was worried about this? Now I feel like I'm less worried about this. Because now it's going to go not after the person who might die. It's going to go after Nas. So now I'm not worried, even if the bad guy comes out here. 11. Damn. So, first off, it takes 2 damage. So that was good. Then it discards all the rest. That's a bummer. Stays here. And Nas gets 2 hurts and a trapped. So that's not good, but that's definitely not the worst thing because Nas is pretty healthy. So I'm just going to draw again. Fane. Oh, well, let's just end this. Fane's going to use the Sustained Soul's Chord. Calling out in a clear voice, Fane holds up his lantern and shouts, "Sustain the moment!" Everything seems to slow to a crawl, except for him. 4 damage. That's enough. Unless, of course, it has another form. Maybe. Let's find out. You pull the pilgrim out of the cage and away from the fallen Ursar. Well, that sounds like it's dead. Woo! Excuse me. Woot. He slumps on a rock, relieved until he sees your faces. You ask him about the workshop fire. He stammers for a moment, then confesses, "It was our duty," he explains. "The alchemist, he was attempting to manipulate Kinfire. For anyone outside the temple to do such a thing, it's heresy!" You ask the pilgrim to hand over Mika's belongings. The elf pats his pockets for a while, then shakes his head. His head. You take a step forward, staring at him. The elf cowers and in one quick movement pulls out Mika's notebook. Nice try, little elf. You escort the pilgrim back to Vienna and hand him over to the authorities. Hoyt shakes each of your hands vigorously. "You must have put the fear of night into him," he says. "Were you able to recover any of Mika's belongings?" If you have 16F, discard it. I don't think I have 16F. No, I don't. So no copper treasure pack. You hesitate before handing over the notebook, thinking back to what the elf said about heresy. We'll have a choice. I can give him the notebook or, oh gosh, tell him I can't. So this is tough because I could say I didn't get it, which would be good for Fane and Valora, but I feel like I should be honest. Oh, stupid honesty, stupid Naz. So Naz is going to get another Kinfire token. And we're going to go to 1618. You hand over the notebook to Hoyt. "How can I thank you enough?" he says. "Everything is restored. Mika's legacy, that is, his work will live on. Perhaps it will make a difference the way he wanted." He tucks the book under his arm and clasps each of your hands. "I owe you a debt of gratitude. Please take this." Before departing, Hoyt hands you a small purse and gives you a deep bow. 3 coins and a memory. Well, so that is that. So the camera died. Hopefully, you got the end of the fight because I wasn't paying attention. That would be bad. I did win fairly easily. And so I have a choice of 3 places to go. And I haven't been to the T-Wagon. I've been everywhere else. So honestly, I think that's the only place I can go. So let me know if there's something else I should do that I've missed. And let me know if there's another character you would rather I use other than Valora. Because she didn't get any Kinfire, so I could swap her out for somebody else. But I thought she was pretty good. In any event, as always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.